What's up, guys? I'm out here on this glorious Seattle day. I'm out in West Seattle. Most recent acquisition. I'm going to walk you guys through some of the ideas and everything that we have going for here. I'm going to show you just the side of the house over here. It's a super cute craftsman house in West Seattle. We plan on trying to keep as much of that charm as we can. We got a pretty big lot over here. We have a couple extra couches, so if you guys want those, they're free. Maybe a little bit wet now, but you know, definitely come grab them if you want them. We have lots of space back here, which is great. So otherwise, exterior is actually in really good shape. So let's go inside and I'm going to show you where we're going to actually do all of the big changes. It's going to be a pretty good one.
Yep.
All right, so the house is definitely a little bit smaller, so we had to do a little bit of figuring out to make this work. But walking in, so you have this living room area. Honestly, what really drew me to this house is the cool shiplap siding that we have throughout it. I actually really like these windows right here. We're planning on keeping those, kind of keep as much charm as we can in this one. This is a house that I went for the less is more idea. We're definitely gonna tile over that fireplace, convert it back into a wood burning fireplace. Something super cool, check this out, hidden behind this chair. This is actually a door that leads to the shed out on the other side there to be able to bring wood in. So we're gonna bring that back. This is a house built in the early 1900s. We're gonna keep as much charm as possible. So keeping all the shiplap in here. Over on this side, we have a pretty small bedroom. The bedroom, it's actually, doesn't have a closet, so this is gonna be more of an office space. But what we're gonna do here is we're actually gonna do drywall over the walls and then the ceiling, but we are gonna keep all of this really cool, you know, kind of original craftsman trim around all of the doors, just to give it that, you know, nice craftsman look as well. Obviously new flooring throughout this whole level. Coming through here, we have a good sized bathroom right here. Everything obviously very, very outdated, but we are gonna replace everything. New plumbing, new wiring, everything all the way throughout this place. It'll be all brand new, refresh in here. We will keep this shiplap siding in here as well. So we're gonna have the nice transition from the living room into this hallway. We're gonna increase this head height a little bit right here. And we're gonna keep that kind of transition over. And then into this bedroom. This bedroom was actually currently the biggest one in the house, and it's really small. And it also has a nice big walk-in closet, which is great. But we're actually going to convert this. We're gonna close the wall off right here. And this is gonna become the master closet on the other side. I'll show you guys when we get around what we're gonna do on that side. We have an extra closet right here. Maybe needs a little work. You got some exposed plumbing pipes from the other side, so we're gonna go ahead and finish that out and actually create a closet. Something else, if you noticed, there's a lot of junk in this house. Maybe not junk, a lot of leftover belongings, we'll say. So we have a lot of stuff to remove. When I get downstairs, I'll show you where all the good stuff is hidden. So come around this way. All right, so into the kitchen right here. Again, we're gonna call this a very quaint kitchen, okay? Cozy, if you will. So we're just gonna basically remove everything from in here. You know, something really nice that the seller did, he did leave us, you know, a knife with peanut butter on it ready to spread it on our toast. Left us lots of food as well. So if you guys are hungry, feel free to swing by. Got lots of good stuff over here. Typically, when you buy houses off the MLS also, they usually clean all of this stuff out. We got extra lucky with this one, so a bunch of extra junk to remove here. But anyway, back to the kitchen. So we're gonna remove all the cabinets and everything in here, replace all the cabinets, new countertops, and then just clean everything off. We'll remove this texture on the walls, and then throughout the entire floor here, you have this kind of old school drop ceiling. We're gonna just put 1/2-inch drywall over top of all of that instead of having to actually remove it and creating a lot of extra work. So back here, this is actually where I spent the most time trying to figure this out. Again, lots of stuff, right? Lots and lots of stuff. So when I come through houses, one thing that, you know, I consistently have to do is look past all of this. So if you look around, you can see these are pretty big built-ins right here. We're about almost 2 feet. So that's a lot of extra space here, wrapped all the way around. And then honestly, the same thing on the other side over here. You have these giant built-ins, which just take up a lot of space. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove everything, all of these built-ins, which then leaves us with actually a pretty good sized room. And currently the house is a 2-bed, 1-bath. We're gonna convert it to a 3-bed, let's see, a 3/4 bath attached to the master bedroom here, a full bath there, and a 3/4 bath downstairs with a bonus room. So we're gonna completely transform this house and make it something that's a lot more conforming. And so in this room, our plan here is we're gonna build a wall that comes down right across here. And then you can see, if you look down at the floor, I was doing my primitive drawings. This is where the bathroom line is gonna be, over on this side over. And we'll actually be able to have a 3/4 bath here. So it'll be a shower, toilet, and then a vanity. And it'll be attached directly to this, which will be the master bedroom at that point. Now, if you remember, on the other side of this wall is the current master, if you will, with the walk-in closet that was about half the size of the bedroom. So in order for us to create a better master on this side, we're just gonna cut a door directly on this wall here, and then we're gonna close it off on the other side. Now we have a good sized master bedroom, we have a walk-in closet, and an ensuite. So then that really actually utilizes the space properly. As you can see currently, we have laundry up here, we have a freezer over here, we got another freezer over there, we have pans, you name it, drills, just a lot of random stuff. So this will now be a beautiful master bedroom. By doing that, it creates a lot of other issues that we have to handle. So if you want to show the stairs right over here, so check this out. Right now we actually have a really awesome kind of grand stairway right here, which I love. We have great ceiling height. Our plan is to replace that light fixture with something like a nice focal point chandelier, something that'll draw attention and just look really, really cool when you walk in through the kitchen. That's going to be the first thing that you see. But by doing all this work and changes, we have the master on that side. We now have to change the direction of these stairs in order to have enough room to get into the master bedroom and everything. So we're gonna kind of curve these stairs around this way, and then you're gonna have the walkway leading straight down to these stairs, and then bringing you down to the lower level. Let's go see what's downstairs. There's a lot of good stuff, like I said. So just so you guys know, when I got this house under contract, the agreement was the seller was going to remove everything from the house and leave a clean home. You saw upstairs, not exactly clean. I came down here after we closed, and I walked into this beautiful basement. Kind of a lot of stuff here. I don't know about you guys, but that looks like a lot of crap. And so this is one of the things that, you know, I personally have been burned on a couple times lately. And so something you guys should really pay attention to, a little pro tip, before you close on a house, whatever's agreed on, make sure you come back and do a walkthrough. I was too busy to get back into this house to do the final walkthrough. I said they could leave some stuff in the basement, which is a little ambiguous and got me in a little bit of trouble. And the seller basically just went through and like ransacked the place and left me all of this junk that I now have to deal with. So if I would have just come back through, done a walkthrough, I could have done a couple things. I could have either A, held back some money and said, hey, I'm gonna hold back $10,000 until you clean all of this stuff out, or just not close on the property until he cleaned everything out. But unfortunately, the seller's moved, he's gone, he's not responding, so now I personally have to go ahead and eat that cost and get rid of all of this. Maybe I'll have a big giant garage sale, I don't really know. It's a lot of tools though, so I don't know, let me know. Anyway, back to the layout. So now our plan is to remove all of this stuff, and this will actually become a bonus room. It's actually a pretty good size. It's hard to see because, well, I think you can see why it's hard to see, but it's a good size room here. Once we actually finish this out, fur the walls out, insulate the walls, replace the windows, drywall the ceiling, it's actually gonna be pretty spacious. And on top of that, we already have this beautiful half bath over here. This is maybe a little bit makeshift. I think this is from a RV maybe. But the good thing is it has a built-in screen. So if you ever need to air it out, you can leave this here. Yeah, I don't know, I might get rid of this, I'm not sure. But we have a lot of the plumbing here, which is really great. So we'll be able to add a bathroom here relatively easily. Everything is kind of already plumbed in, so we can tie it back in here, and then we'll be able to create, at very least, a half bath, if not a 3/4 bath here, which turns this into a really usable space. It could be a guest room when you have people over. It could most likely be kind of the new family room, since upstairs it's pretty narrow and kind of tight in the living room. So that's the plans here. Finally, I'm gonna bring you guys back here. We'll have carpet through there, and then this room, kind of auxiliary storage, if you will. I don't know how much you guys can see here. Let me see if I can find my phone to, I can't find my phone. I don't know. If you can see anything right now, it's pretty dark, but we have tons more stuff. Literally like, I don't know, all the way back, just stacked to the wall, stacked to the ceiling. We're gonna have to remove all of this stuff and just clean everything out. And then in this room here, found my phone so I can show you a little bit more. So right now, our plan is to actually put the laundry back in this corner over here. Again, you can see where these plumbing pipes come in. We are gonna replumb the entire house, but the fact is the drain is over there. So we'll be able to put laundry over on that side. We'll keep the water heater over here. And then we'll do one of a couple things down here, either tile just this section, or we'll end up just painting it and making it really clean. And then if you can see here, there's a step up right here, which keeps us from being able to actually finish this back section. Legal living height for Seattle for existing structures is 6'4", and that's quite a bit below it. So we can't actually finish that without digging out the basement, which is a huge amount of work. So we're gonna leave that, and this house keeps going. So let's go see more storage and more stuff that they left us. So if you I just can't help but laugh because it's just so great that I get to accumulate all of these things. So lots more stuff over on this side, you know, and then the exact same thing over here. So I don't know about you, but does this seem like some stuff in the basement? I mean, I guess some is a relative term. This seems like a lot outside of some. So either way, we're gonna remove all of this stuff and we're just gonna make it really clean, and this will just be tons of extra storage for the new owner. And so that's kind of all we're gonna do down here. It's gonna be way too much work to dig this down, not really cost effective. We won't get the money back. And so that's really the entire idea for this house. So kind of straightforward. The less is more idea on this one, but I'm actually really excited to get this one going. So you guys stay tuned. I'll give you updates, and we'll hope to have this turned around in about 8 weeks. So you'll see it soon.